Wait, why did I do that? Welcome
in true film fashion
to the podcast, the
Allen Smithies.
The Allen Smithies Podcast.
Allen Smithy Fun Time.
Where we talk about movies, TV shows, and
other media.
Other shit. Well, like I mean, mostly movies and
film,
TV shows.
Yeah.
Visual media. Anyways, so my name is Ben. I'm joining you today with my crew.
I am Eddie.
And I am Zach.
Nice. Cool. So, basically, this is our pilot. Where we just get together and we talk about movies and TV shows that we've watched throughout the week, things that we like, things that we're watching currently,
and I think old favorites, new
what's coming,
new binges and things, definitely.
So let's go ahead and get into it. So let's go with what everybody's seen recently, movies and TV show wise. I guess I'll start off from the three of us. So I've actually watched Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
good movie.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Saw that too.
2 films I gotta watch though.
And then as far as TV shows, The Magicians, which me and Eddie started tonight.
We just started the first
episode. Which he has finished.
Zach
tap the table.
Zach's seen
pick that up. I hate you right now.
Zach's seen all of The Magician and loves it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The freaking first episode. Oh, wait.
We'll talk about
the emo main character.
And then Westworld.
Westworld, you talked about.
I haven't seen that.
I gotta watch that too.
All right, what you been up to, Eddie?
So recently I got into... Well, here's the deal. I'm a huge fan of Rick and Morty. I know you are.
Yes.
And I know you are as well, Benji.
Amazing.
I love Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Since I got into Rick and Morty, I've been delving deep into every other media that the directors and everybody in this world has created. Dan Harmon, the creator, wrote a little show. Not a lot of you guys might know. It's called Community. I started watching Community. I'd never seen it.
Oh, dude,
so I've been binging it for... It's been maybe a week, and I'm already on Series 3. I'm about to be season 4 right now.
How many seasons of that?
There's like 7, 6, something like that.
It's kind of iffy.
Yeah.
But
I'm loving it so far.
7. I think after like the 4th or 5th season, everything kind of goes down.
Well, that's the thing is they kicked Dan Harmon out season 4 because he probably said some stuff.
No, wasn't it the writer? That show was on. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so I've been watching Community, loving it, catching up on that. I recently also rewatched with my buddies Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yes.
I need to watch that.
You gotta watch it. It's absolutely... It's hilarious.
Fucking murder me.
I mean, here's the deal. Go into it don't expect anything from it.
I know all the.
That's the problem.
You have to expect dry humor.
Well, I've already seen some of the jokes. It's like the rabbit. Oh, the vicious rabbit.
Yeah. Well, because here's the thing: is when people overhype things. People overhype things, and then when you get into it, being like, "All right, everybody says this is the funniest fucking film out there."
Yeah.
But
it's funny, but don't go into it being like, "All right,
greatest show ever." Yeah.
Just enjoy it, watch it on your own pretext.
Yeah.
It's kind of like almost like Napoleon Dynamite, where Napoleon Dynamite isn't a very good movie, but it is very good to reference to.
Yeah.
It has really good references.
Oh yeah,
hot tots, bro.
In similar vein, I also watched Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Nice.
Great movie.
Love that film. Fairly hit or miss. I saw it with my friends. My buddy wasn't enjoying it very much, but I was still loving it.
Yeah.
Unlike other Robins,
flawless
British accent.
Yeah, I gotta show you that film too. That film was really good.
I gotta.
Yeah. Wasn't your mole on the other side? I have a mole. It's like the dumbest shit. Which that joke he just recycled from Young Frankenstein. Mel Brooks, great director.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Mel Brooks.
And then I also started watching the remake for Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh
the
yeah,
Fox
I remember
one.
seeing that.
I'm about halfway into it, and it's okay. I mean, it's like a word for word making because it was a play first. So essentially, they just got the script for that, and then just got new actors in it, and it's just. It's the same, pretty much.
I know, it's a very, that one is probably, one of the most movies where you have to be more open-minded for that one.
You definitely have to be open-minded.
Even when it came out, I'm like, that was risky.
I've never seen it.
I have a few friends, it's straight up Republican redneck kind of thing. They're like, I won't see that.
Yeah.
God didn't make it that way.
You know Tim Curry?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's him, fishnet stockings, lingerie,
corset.
and his fucking amazing voice.
So Rent?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, but it doesn't really focus on that.
Okay.
It's they don't focus on it at all. It's just really weird.
It's a weird film, definitely.
Really,
throughout the whole film, everybody's in lingerie, and it's not really overly sexual. It's just that's kind of what the film is, you know? And so the new remake is pretty good because the character playing Tim Curry, there's a song where he calls himself a sweet transvestite. I'm glad you enjoy it. They actually got a transvestite to play his character, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
And she, the actor / actress who plays Tim Curry's character sings fairly similar to Tim Curry's voice.
Nice.
It was kind of weird, actually. I've heard a bit of it. It's almost there, and I'm kind of sad the same thing. Like, you're not Tim Curry, be your own person.
Yeah.
Is that you're making a remake for a reason.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is, I don't necessarily know if that actor / actress, whatever.
Sounds like that.
If that's... Like that, I think that's her singing voice.
Is it actually
that's just what it is, because it just has a raspier voice, and it just sounds very Tim Curry.
Has such a unique voice.
He does.
Like,
his Nigel Thornberry.
I need to watch this.
Yes, I have the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I'll let you borrow it, or if everybody's down to get together at some point and just watch it.
We need to do that. Like, catch most of it.
Yeah, no, I'm down.
Cool. Anyway, Zach.
Let's actually just finish watching anime 7 Deadly Sins, which is really weird. A lot of random boob grabbing in that show, butt grabbing, very weird.
Sounds good.
I just saw a movie Cootie with Elijah Woods and children zombies. That was pretty weird and interesting.
Sounds good. Yeah.
You always forget how such a small person Elijah Woods is in real life. Like,
what would you put it next to children?
He's a hobbit. Like, they picked the perfect person for
to play that one specific role.
Little height actor.
Him and Tom Cruise are
Mission Impossible.
Piggybacking on each other.
The light bulb.
I heard Tom Cruise only has people over like a certain height. Yeah. Or, like the angles make it so that he looks taller.
Oh yeah, or he wears a lot probably.
Tom Cruise has to get on top of Elijah Woods so they can get on rides.
Only two type of people wear trench coats: people who are two children stacked, or Elijah Wood and Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Classic saying.
If I had a nickel every time.
Cool. Well, but yeah, you say you saw Doctor Strange, right?
Doctor Strange, yes.
And you haven't seen it, right?
Yeah.
I have not seen it.
Okay, cool. So, fantastic movie.
Yes.
I thoroughly enjoyed it for the fact that the visuals, it felt like I was on a ride the entire time. You know what I mean?
So, who was the writer of this film? I can't remember who the director was.
I know he has a name.
Let's go to the supercomputer.
Yes.
To find out, so let's see.
I think one of the better things about this movie is, even say if you didn't have any of the other Marvel DC movies that could eventually combine to this, because it will, is I could watch 5 movies with like the same director and writing with this, just because it draws you and it holds your attention without the action needed almost. Mm-hmm. It's almost like a drama / action, I guess I'd say.
Yeah, because he...
Scott Derrickson.
Scott
Derrickson, he did a lot of horror.
Oh, nice.
I did Exorcism.
I love horror, but I've never seen that film.
Sinister.
I love Sinister.
What the really cool thing was about Doctor Strange is that they took this whole superhero that essentially I have never really heard of. I mean, like I've seen him like in shit.
Yeah, like I've heard the name as well too.
You know, but I've never like really get into. It makes me like, okay, I want to know more about this guy, Doctor Strange. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, it made me open up Google and say, well, what the hell? Who is this guy? Like, why is he important? You know, essentially. Mm-hmm. But it basically grabbed my attention. I'm like, okay, this is hella sick. You know, I think my like number one favorite thing were the spells. Yeah. And how the spells actually seemed useful. Yeah. And like the what was it? I was mentioning this too because I went to go see it with Jacob. How like the manifestation of the spells felt in a sense realistic. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Like, it has more like, it doesn't matter how strong it is, it's how like centered you are in a sense.
Yeah, like if magic were to be real in that sense, then that's kind of what it would be. You know what I mean?
So like he has to focus his magic to really get something done.
He draws it from other realms, kind of thing, but you have to be kind of like centered and to be able to pull.
Yeah. So you can't just like be like, oh, I'm gonna shoot a fireball.
Like there's nobody
really
that's like
have to be skilled at it.
Inherently like broken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't have anybody that's like. I mean, you kind of do like in the dimension, but like it's like there are limits to certain things. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And even then, you can counteract. And I guess you can say they kind of the Deus Ex Machina type of deal with the time shit. Yeah. But yeah, overall,
I don't know time shit.
Oh yeah,
I don't know it.
It's not okay. I would say I don't think there's really any spoilers. I don't think you can really spoil Doctor Strange.
Is it sort of? So is it like less of a linear story and more like we're just building this character, you're getting to know him?
It's building. It's basically a Genesis story.
Essentially. Yeah.
Okay,
it's like
so it's not like fucking the Joker's coming in and we have to stop him. That's the point.
No.
Yeah, it's more like I guess the original Batman, the Nolan Batmans, where it's like we're showing you the origin of Batman.
It's
right?
I mean, you've seen Avengers, you've seen Captain Marvel,
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen all the Marvel movies, right?
Mm.
You will get the same. I would say this is the most pleasurable movie that I've seen from them since Iron Man.
More than Captain America 2?
Iron Man 1 and 2. Captain America 2 was cool, but I'm a big fan of Iron Man 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Like, those are my
I'm a huge fan of Iron Man 1, definitely.
Yeah.
Was 2 the one where he revealed he was Iron Man?
No, first one. At the end of the first one.
The end of the first one.
one.
The second one is here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a fan of that one as well. As far as the Marvel ones go, I really like the Avengers 2. The first one, I mean.
Yeah.
I liked it as well.
Yeah.
I'm more of a DC guy, though.
Yeah.
They're a lot darker.
That's why.
Yeah.
I heard Batman v Superman sucked. I haven't seen it because
I wouldn't say
actually liked it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Mhm.
I would say for that one shtick, you know what I'm talking about? The one thing at the end.
Okay.
One thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You see, that grunt will make a lot more sense when you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I should watch the whole director's cut because that explains more.
I haven't seen director's cut.
A little bit.
Really?
I've heard it doesn't really add too much to the movie. You know, it doesn't really make up for shortcomings. You know, for whatever reason, whoever edits the fucking movie, they're in love with whatever that goddamn Instagram filter is because the whole fucking movie's blue.
Yeah.
So that's a thing that they do.
I really enjoyed how dark it was, though.
Yeah, that's what I love about.
Batman is always a darker.
Yeah, that's what
thing.
I love about DC Comics because I mean I'm not a huge Superman fan either, but I've heard stories where there's like a comic where Superman accidentally kills Lois Lane.
Oh yeah,
and
multiple.
Yeah, well, one where he was like flying her out into space for whatever reason, and he I guess forgot that she can't breathe in space, and like she just dies in his arms. I'm sure there's way more into it.
Yeah, I mean, okay. My thing is the biggest downside of the movie for you would be that one part and how they get to that whole thing where they fight. You know what I mean? I feel like in a world of infinite possibilities, you could have made a better scenario where all this happens.
Yeah.
But okay, enough about that.
Yeah, let's get off of the comic books movies.
But yeah,
we have a couple of other things.
So you guys haven't
to
seen
talk about.
Fantastic Beasts?
I saw Fantastic.
I have not, but I've been wanting to watch it.
We want to go very
much.
detailed.
It was a lot better than I thought it would be.
We'll go very detailed. You need to watch it.
Yeah.
I'll watch
we'll go
it.
very detailed.
Let's give it a couple of months too, because
I am not normally like I watched all the Harry Potter things. I was like, cool.
Yeah.
Like they're really good movies that you watch on the side.
Entertaining.
But this movie, it was great.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's pretty good.
But
so let me watch it and let's give it a couple of months because I'm sure a lot of people still haven't seen it. It just barely came out. Like not so long
but it's
ago,
still a great movie.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's go to some movie news. Right?
Yes.
Cool. So we have the news of the Han Solo movie will be like a Western. You know, like they say, on top of which, we're already stoked for Donald Glover.
Yeah. Definitely, especially
I've
since
seen
Community.
him since the beginning. Like, even before Community, he had a lot of weird, like, beginning videos.
Mm-hmm.
They were so funny. I mean, even as a kid. And now they seem like, sort of like the blossoming.
Yeah.
And from his weird random part in the movie The Martian.
Yeah.
That was the weirdest thing ever. He didn't need to be... No one needed that role that he was in. But
I'm glad to see him, too, because after Community, I didn't really see very much of him anywhere.
Well, he's a comedian. He's been doing a lot of stand-up.
Have you seen Atlanta?
No. I know he's been doing a lot of rap as well. Rap albums.
No.
Yeah.
Atlanta is...
I said that so...
No, okay.
Sorry,
the reason... Black Justin Bieber. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Watch Atlanta. It is probably one of the
You're
best
not selling it to me
shows.
with that.
No, I'm telling you.
Black Justin Bieber makes me not want to watch it.
No.
Or his character is portraying as Black Justin Bieber.
Okay, so the whole show is a parody on like ghetto culture. Essentially,
Okay.
Like it takes things that we see like in the news or like, and you can really tell that a lot of this movie is the culmination of his life. You know what I mean? Like kind of like from where he came from and what he's been through. So like this entire movie, it's like his cousin becomes like he releases a rap song and he's like a little bit famous, and it's him trying to build him up, right? But it's a very episodic. Not really episodic. It has like the overarching story, but each episode there's a message and a story for each one. You know what I mean? And that's why you need to watch it, because the way he conveys the message, it's very powerful. And there'll be certain scenes where you're like, oh, this is the point. Like, this is what you want us to get at. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But
it's almost like Scrubs, but more serious.
Is he the lead? Donald Glover?
He sort of. So that's the great thing about the show is that I feel like there's like, so you have like his rapper cousin. You have him, his name's Irv, in the show. The cool thing is, he doesn't do any rapping, no singing, nothing. It's all just his acting ability. You know what I mean? But you can tell he wrote like all the music and stuff. But
yeah, he's a really good singer too.
Yeah, his character himself doesn't do anything. Because like there'll be episodes where it talks about his girlfriend, where it talks about him, where it talks about his cousin's, and his cousin's friend. He's probably the best part of the show. He's fucking hilarious. Yeah, but definitely watch that.
All right.
How the hell did we get to this?
Donald Glover, man, takes you places for real.
Whatever. I'm like stoked for the Han Solo.
The Han Solo movie. I think that's a good idea, making it like a western, because he's definitely like.
Well, he's more.
He's like a Clint Eastwood.
He shot first.
He shot.
Yes.
That's
why it makes more sense. Is he is definitely more like.
Can we get into that for a second? I saw a version of that film where it wasn't edited at all.
Mm-hmm.
It was as close to the original 78,
I've seen those,
78,
77
film. And in that one, Han Solo shoots
first.
Yeah, he doesn't. Greedo doesn't even shoot.
Yeah.
Han Solo just shot. Like, he just killed him for no reason. Well, not for no reason, but...
Yeah. Exactly. Like, it's
and
clear,
then apparently...
it's clear to see what he's doing.
Yeah.
George Lucas, he said... George Lucas said he didn't want Han Solo to seem like such a heartless bastard.
But
which
he is.
Makes sense, sort of, but yeah, he's like a...
He's a mercenary.
He's a smuggler.
Yeah.
He smuggles stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
so,
he's killed
anybody
a lot
who
of
makes
people.
that... I don't think anybody makes that argument anymore now, though, because... Once you have the internet, and
well, I mean, the argument kind of went out the window when Star Wars made billions.
Yeah,
and then Disney bought it. You know, so
yeah. And now we have Kylo Ren, the least emo.
Which, fun fact, Star Wars was not the hit that everybody thinks it was in the theaters. It was actually a couple years after.
Yeah.
Wow.
Started
a lot of films were like that. Willy Wonka.
Most of the TV and
Rocky Horror.
That's how I watched Rush Hour for the first time. It was like with my pops on TNT.
Yeah, TNT. Yeah. I'd never seen it in theaters. I don't even. It was 99, 98.
Yeah, you watched that, dude. Fucking
independent.
I was actually talking about shit that's. Was it with you? Oh no, someone else. The shit that scared me as a kid that I watched. Independence Day, when the alien, like when it kills the scientist and it starts talking to the scientist. Oh, yeah. Holy shit, dude! I remember vividly. I was eating spaghetti. And I love spaghetti.
You me this.
I love spaghetti.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh please!
And
I've never heard this.
Cheese and meat, and I was eating it, and I saw that shit. I was like, and I threw up. Yeah, I went to the bathroom and threw up. It scared the shit out of me, dude.
Can we get into a quick conversation of shit that scared us as kids?
Yes, go.
Yes, Zach. I want to hear one of yours.
Well, actually, so Starship Troopers.
I
love that movie growing up now, but when it was released in theaters, 96, my dad took me to see it when I was 4 years old in theaters. He thought it was going to be some sci-fi movie. No, dude, I had scared that movie for like so long. Like, and I don't even remember why. Like, just every time they'd come on, they'd put it on and be like, I'd just be like, leave the room, no. And then finally, hey, no, this is the reason why. I'm like, no wonder. No, I love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies then, but everything.
Well, I live Independence Day now.
Yeah.
I think it's actually hilarious, that science part, but when I was a kid,
So, mine's a little bit more embarrassing. Because it was a television show, it was a sitcom. From the 90s?
Let me guess. Let's guess.
Seinfeld. Please. No, not Seinfeld. I'm Mexican. I don't. No.
God. Sitcom. Gargoyles.
Sitcom? Gargoyles wasn't a sitcom. That was like a Saturday morning cartoon.
Okay.
It was Boy Meets World.
What?
It scared you?
Wait, what?
There was a Halloween episode. And there's one specific scene that I remember scared the shit out of me as a kid. Irrational Fear. I was a kid.
Yeah.
There's a scene where they're like Mr. Feeney's classroom.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And I forgot everybody's name but Mr. Feeney. I think Eric, the older brother, gets shot with like a dart gun. But like the lights turn off and then they turn on and he's like on the wall, pinned to the wall with a dart gun, and then blood like pouring down. Not pouring down, but like going down, and then he just like slides down, and then on this PA speaker there's like a little song about how everybody's gonna die. And as a kid that scared the fuck out of me. And my brothers gave me so much shit. Because I was scared, and I went to my mom. I was like, "I'm scared of this shit," and they're like, "Turn it off, bitches." And my brothers still give me shit to this day. I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I was
I don't know. Our parents didn't care.
It's like so random. Oh my god.
Yeah, my parents don't care, but when
we
went out,
watching
me as a
Chucky.
10-year-old, I used to watch Chucky all the time. That didn't scare me.
Dude, you fucking Leprechaun.
Leprechaun.
That shit got me, dude. That
Dude.
shit got me. I walked in on the part where the fucker blows up.
See, here's the problem.
Blows something up.
Here's a problem with Leprechaun. I saw Leprechaun in the Hood before I ever saw Leprechaun 1. So my respect for that film went down the toilet when I saw the first one.
See, that I realized, I looked up shit after, like years later. It's like,
Leprechaun in the
what
Hood
was these
is the
Leprechaun
best.
shits? And then it's like Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yeah.
Leprechaun.
There's like 5 or 6.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
They get like more and more ridiculous.
All right, let's go to one of the other points that we actually
Alien.
wrote down. Alien.
Oh.
Another Alien movie is coming out.
Is it
The sequel to Prometheus.
Okay, I heard because I just went through all of them and watched them, and you know they are good movies. Even though we have to kick Alien vs. Predator out because that throws all these movies out. Like, it ruins all these movies.
So I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. I've only ever seen Alien.
Yeah.
Never seen Aliens. Yeah, I've seen Alien 1.
Aliens, I would say.
Aliens, I hear, is very good.
Very, very good.
I hear the third Alien movie is sort of
3?
hit or miss.
And then you have...
I can't remember.
Prometheus?
Yeah, Prometheus.
I
Never
saw
seen
Prometheus. Saw it with my pops. Okay, you will only really appreciate that movie after you've seen the Alien movies.
Yeah.
All of them?
That's all I can really say. Yeah. Watch 1, 2, 3. It adds a lot of flavor to because there's a lot of little hints in the movie.
Yeah.
That
references
that reference back to things that people have mentioned.
See,
and the thing I love throughout every single movie, even Alien vs. Predator, they did this Weyland Enterprise.
Yeah.
It's always in these movies. It's like not a key thing, but it's always something that's said or whispered kind of thing, or you'll see it on the wall. And it's every movie, and it's always great to know.
Yeah. So you haven't seen Prometheus, right?
I've not seen Prometheus, only Alien.
So I'll tell you right now, again, Prometheus you can't really spoil.
Yeah.
Because you already know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, I mean, there's aliens that show up in the end.
Yeah. So this is just them. This is essentially the movie tries to explain how life began on Earth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they go because you guys play Halo, right?
Yeah.
Halo Forerunners. So you know what I'm talking about. The supposed Forerunners of that world, like the people who did life or whatever. Apparently these aliens, like they created them as the ultimate like weapon essentially, right? And so Prometheus kind of like hints at all that stuff. So this is going to be the sequel to that. And guess who's directing it?
Stanley Kubrick.
Ridley Scott.
Oh,
he's coming back.
Yeah.
He's doing it. Yeah. So everybody's like super hyped for this movie. As am I. I'm gonna go watch it with my dad. You know.
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? But because he's the one that got me into all those movies. Scared as shit, but still great.
Yeah, because you saw it when you were like 12 as well.
I couldn't eat Chinese food, man. Oh my god, I always. Oh my god,
I love Chinese food.
Like, it makes me weak, man. And now I love it. I love the Chinese
spaghetti.
food, women, you know, all that stuff.
Wizarding.
Anyways, and then we have the trailer for Silence, the new Martin Scorsese film.
Yeah.
That is coming out with Andrew Garfield.
Kylo Ren, our favorite.
Yeah.
Our favorite weird looking motherfucker.
And Qui-Gon Jinn.
That's right.
Oh, yeah,
huh?
They're all Star Wars.
Here's the deal. Yeah. Liam Neeson in the trailer showed up for one scene.
Two scenes.
What was the second scene?
It was like where he was like slashing a sword or some shit.
Okay,
very end.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see how important Liam Neeson is in it, because I feel like he might just be in it for a bit.
Well, now I can describe to you what the movie sort of is about.
Yes, please.
Okay, so
I was a bit confused.
Back in the day, right? You know how Japanese was all about isolation?
Yeah.
Japan,
every country once had that. Yeah.
But Japan took it to a whole new level.
Yeah.
Like these motherfuckers, like they was like killing people, like if you were Christian, right? So I'm just assuming that Liam Neeson was the church dude. He renounces Christianity because he doesn't want to get his ass beat or tortured or killed by the Japanese, and so they're like, "Oh, how could he do this?" And then they have to go find their master.
Yeah, and it seems like Andrew Garfield is so into his religion that it just fucks him in the end.
Seems like it.
Yeah. Well, based off of the trailer.
Yeah.
It could be definitely completely different.
No, I will say
trailers are good at spinning stuff.
I read this somewhere. Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was great, but what's his name? Who played Peter Parker in the original Spider-Man?
Oh, Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
I love Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker. Yeah.
That's what I hear.
I think the first two. Third one.
Well, I mean,
that's what I hear. Yeah, don't forget that one. That's what I hear. That Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker was fucking amazing.
He's pretty good.
And then, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is really good. So if we get Tobey Maguire to play Peter Parker...
So that's what we're hoping with this new guy is.
Yeah.
Who's this new guy? Do we already know the actors? I had no
Captain
idea.
America, the Civil War, you get to see him then. He's a little kid.
Well, yeah, he's
Each time, like, basically Spider-Man keeps on almost looking younger, I'm going to say. Because, like, the first one, I mean, he could kind of pass as a high schooler. Then the second one, he looks like a high schooler. And this next one looks like a middle schooler.
He's a middle schooler for sure.
Well, at least they're more sticking to that high school type of thing. But you know what's even better part? Aunt May gets hotter in each one.
Yeah, which is also true.
Yeah.
Aunt May?
Yeah. Have you seen Aunt May?
I haven't seen the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
No, I'm talking about
the original one.
She's younger. She's not older.
So she's just looking better and better.
Yeah, like the last one, she's like old, frail lady. The next one, she's like in her 50s, 60s there, and this next one's like in her. She's probably 40, 50, but she's still hotter though.
Yeah, I believe it. And that's what sells the movie. A hot anime.
Yep.
Well, I mean. Yeah. But yeah, so this movie looks freaking awesome.
Well, we're on Scorsese.
Yeah.
Zach, you told me you haven't seen Goodfellas before.
No, not yet.
Have you seen it, Benji?
I have not.
This is a movie that we definitely have to watch together.
That's the mobster one, right?
Yes, that's one of the mobster ones.
It's got Vinny, right? No.
Yeah, from my cousin Vinny.
Yeah, okay.
It's I forgot what the actor's name is, and I can't remember the lead either. Fuck, I'm so horrible. I come at these names, but great fucking film.
It is. I know it's really good.
Yeah.
Have you seen the scene of where you laugh? What do you think I'm a clown? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm
It
funny?
goes on a very serious turn from there. I know that much.
That scene is famously improvised.
Yeah.
So I can't remember the main actor's name, but he like legit was like shocked, like
Every
he didn't
time
know what
we
to
say
go on.
famous scene, I think of milkshakes.
Because
From
it
Clockwork
brought the
Orange. I
boys
think it
together.
was Clockwork Orange.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
they drank milkshakes in the. I can't remember the name of the bar.
What was it? No, it was like something with like, he has a bowling ball. Like, you remember that?
And
I've seen that one.
in a
time.
Clockwork Orange, they go to like a milk bar.
No, okay, I don't know if it's Clockwork Orange, but it's this guy. He has maybe it's
Is it
not
Pulp
fucking
Fiction?
Clockwork Orange. No, it's not. I know Pulp Fiction. It's not Pulp Fiction, but it's a movie. The guy has a bowling ball, and he's
Big
like,
Lebowski.
he's like,
Kingpin?
he's like, you're trying to take my money, and then like, he like rolls the ball. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you or some shit like that. But he does
No
it
idea.
very creatively. That's gonna kill me.
Does he pull a gun out?
Hold on,
Is it
hold on.
John Goodman?
Bowling.
I think
Well,
it's
I
gonna
think
be Big
Kingpin.
Lebowski.
Well, there's Big Lebowski or Kingpin. Those are only two big bowling ball movies I know. Oh, there's also one with Woody Harrelson.
There Will Be Blood.
Oh, I'll drink your milkshake. That one? Is
Yes,
that
that
one.
one.
Oh, I haven't seen
Oh,
that one.
that's a
I've seen
famous
No
scene.
Country for Old Men, which
I've seen that too.
But that
So I have not seen this movie, but I've seen this scene
Yeah, I've seen it as
multiple
well.
times. You know what I mean?
I haven't seen the scene. But
See,
like Ben
the Big
Stiller's
Lebowski
in it.
shows up on that search as well down there. Yeah,
I haven't seen Bill Lebowski either. I'm so bad.
yeah.
I've seen it so long ago.
One
I
by
didn't
one,
watch it.
we gotta watch definitely Goodfellas.
Okay, well, let's do this. How about we'll do like a movie for the week? We'll watch it and we'll talk about it a
Yeah,
little.
definitely.
We'll do that.
Maybe Rocky Horror Picture first, then I guess, because that's the first
Yeah.
one we mentioned.
Yeah. Anyways, let's talk about this fucking. I don't know what the hell you showed us, but
Which one?
Roar.
Roar.
Yeah, jeez.
Okay, so I heard about this. There's a great YouTube channel called Blame Society Films. I was telling you about it earlier on. They play board games. That's one of the shows they do. The other one is called Welcome to the Basement, where they watch films. There's a lot of good films on there. They essentially all they do is they watch a film, they talk over it a little bit. Like, they don't do the whole film, obviously, and then they kind of summarize what they felt about that film.
Yeah.
They watched Roar, which is a film that came out in '81. I can't remember if it was banned in some areas, but essentially what this film is Tippi Hedren, who was in Birds, Alfred Hitchcock's Birds.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know her from. Her and her family at the time apparently owned a lion as a pet in their actual house.
Yeah.
And they loved animals so much that they decided to make a film about I don't even know what it's about. It was such a weird premise. It's like this family goes over to visit a family member and he's not there, but there's 100 and somewhat lions, tigers, panthers,
And bears and oh my.
yeah, all of it. And so this is just them with these animals. None of them are trained. None of them are trained.
Yeah.
Which is what surprises me, because for not being trained, they were. I mean, besides the fact that they hurt like 70 people on the film,
And one had
like
to get,
nobody died, and they were actually pretty tame for just being on film.
Yeah,
the
one
whole
of them
time.
had to
I know,
get facial
that's-
reconstruction
yeah.
surgery, but you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
To
it's
base your
so weird.
good film is nobody died. So
Yeah,
I mean,
nobody died.
It was
That-
somewhat successful.
And that's the selling point of the because they re-released it recently. That's why it's kind of getting some sort of air. They re-released it, and that's their selling point is. None of the animals got hurt, but everybody on the crew did.
Yeah.
And they really did. There was, like I was telling you, one of the directors got scalped pretty much from one of the lions. There's a scene where Tippi Hedren's daughter is on the floor, and there's a fucking big ass lion on top of her, and he's kind of biting at her hair, and she's trying to get out, but he's not letting her. Yeah, it's really, really crazy movie. Horribly boring.
Yeah.
Really boring film, but it's just interesting to mention because it's just such a weird premise.
I feel because they released it in the Alamo Draft House, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So see, that'd be the perfect movie to go watch. Get hella drunk, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe oh, what the hell am I watching?
Honestly, if you watch it on Welcome to the Basement, because they show clips and things of the film, it's a really boring looking film.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that they decided to film it with over 107 wild cats.
150. You could not pay me to do that shit.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyways,
after that film, Tippi Hedren actually, she's like one of these advocates for celebrities not to own wild animals like that now.
Well, it's honestly, you probably shouldn't own most wild animals.
No, not at all.
In the first place. Is eventually they get too big or one incident.
Well, they'll eat you.
Yeah.
You know, they can only be, you know.
Well, it was like
they're going to get hungry eventually.
Was it The Magicians or something like that? That they had the lion on the act, and one time it just attacked the guy.
Yeah,
but I mean, he wasn't even. It was trying to protect him, but we're so fragile compared to a tiger. Like,
yeah, I mean,
literally killing machines developed to kill.
That's in their nature. I mean, that's what it is.
Years of evolution.
Real quick, let's talk about Cars trailer. Cars 3.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing we looked at.
Yeah, that's the other thing we looked at. Not really much to go on, but it's a really, in my opinion, it's a really interesting trailer for a Pixar film.
Yeah,
it looks like one of those trailers you'd see for like a sports movie.
Yeah,
you know, where like the guy gets hurt or some shit like that.
Saturday Night Lights or something like that.
Looks like he's dying. That's what it looks like. They're all dead. Rip.
Yeah. Which is weird because I'm sure the film, when the film comes out, is going to be just like Cars 1 and 2.
I am going to watch it. That trailer did it.
That trailer.
I don't want them to release anything else. Maybe one more trailer. And they bought that.
Here's the thing.
My ticket.
Yeah, if they do another trailer and it's just another Pixar-y kind of trailer, I'll probably be like, all right, it's another Pixar film. I'll watch it. Maybe I might not. If it's another trailer like that, I'm definitely sold for sure.
Yeah.
And if that's the only trailer that comes out, I'm going to watch it because it looks really, I don't know, it's a weird premise.
I want to see, like, it's a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited about Incredibles.
Oh, yes. I thought it was a really good because coming out 2019 and that movie was released in 2004.
Yeah.
I've waited 15 years for my... And it's like actually 15 years.
Dude, has it been...
Yeah. Here's the deal.
Hold on. Let me do some math. I'm 24 minus 15. That shit came out when I was 9?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Can I give you guys a little, like a crazy, very similar to this thing? If I can finish a sentence at some point, I will. Yeah. I swear. So, have you guys seen Twin Peaks? Either of you?
Seen what?
The show Twin Peaks.
No.
Twin Peaks. Oh, is that the one with the volcano?
No.
And Pierce Brosnan?
No. So, Twin Peaks is a show that came out in the 90s. It's directed by David Lynch. He made a film called Eraserhead you guys might have heard of.
Yeah.
Because it has a weird baby demon thing in it.
Yeah.
So he made this show. He's such a weird fucking director. It's a really weird show, but it's really fucking good. It's about a dude who's out walking on the beach and then he finds a dead body wrapped around in plastic, and it's a girl named Laura Palmer who everybody in the town knows and everybody loves her, I guess. So then it becomes a whole thing where they get an FBI detective to come in, and he's really fucking weird too. Really cool show. Watch it. So, in the end of season 2 of that show, in the 90s, Laura Palmer, the character, says, see you in 15 years. 15 years later, well, like last year, they said, hey, Twin Peaks is going to come back next year. Oh, it was 20 years. Yeah. 20 years on the dot.
What?
Pretty much.
Okay.
That's a trip.
See, I was gonna say I'm gonna watch it, then not watch it because I do that to people all the time. Now I'm good.
You should watch it. It's a really weird show, and again, it's weirder because this was written in the '90s, where she's like, "See you in 20 years," and now they're like, "Hey, we're gonna bring back the show. May as well do it 20 years."
Like, did they plan this?
The Incredible ones make sense because.
Well, I don't think they plan. Like, I think they're gonna do it anyway, and then like, hey, we can make more money.
Just don't mess up the Incredible.
Yeah. You know, there's the movie that none of us are gonna see that's gonna be released in 100 years. Have you seen it? It's John Malkovich. It's the movie about what we think the future's going to be like.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not going to be aired until 100 years or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. If Hollywood can keep it a secret kind of thing.
I mean...
No, because that means they literally have to erase, basically once they make it, they have to erase everything or put everything in a vault.
Yeah.
Because if it gets put, like, on any...
Leaked
or... if someone wants it, they'll get it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah. That's why if it... Yeah.
Anyways, so that was a good transition. We're going into the TV section.
Yes.
Of what we're going to be watching.
Not to say that we haven't done TV already, but...
Yeah. Exactly. But we'll be a little bit...
It's a little mixture of everything. Yeah. We'll probably mention some movies during this TV section as well. But
let's go ahead. Westworld.
Haven't seen it.
I've
heard so much about this show. My brother's getting really into it right now.
So all I know is it has like Doctor Who essence.
So as we know, Game of Thrones is coming to the end. Rest in peace. So HBO's like, we need more money.
Yeah.
How do you get more money? You make another badass show.
Yeah.
Westworld. This show is, I'm saying it's good. I'm saying it's good for right now because
if you overhype it.
So the thing is, okay, there's this weird thing within the first couple episodes where you're like, wow, everything's really cool, it's really animated very well, but it's like, why? That's the big question.
I already know the premise of the show.
Where is this going?
Yeah.
So like,
I don't want to kill it in case you don't know.
But for this, I don't mind you. I'm only like 3 episodes in, 4 episodes in, and it's like, why? That's my question. Like, Game of Thrones, the why almost immediately, right? He pushes the fucking kid off the building. The White Walkers and shit. All this other stuff.
Yeah.
But in this show, it's very like, why? You know what I mean?
It's kind of like the Lost thing, almost like, what's the outside force that's driving?
Yeah. What's like the, I guess like the big threat.
Yeah.
I guess there is a threat, but it's like what.
It's not super obvious right from the get-go.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, because Westworld's based on a movie, right, from way back in the day. It was called Westworld, where it was in a similar fashion. But then they made a sequel to it called Future World, where apparently, because do you know the premise of the show?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, essentially, very, very, very futuristic. Like,
yeah.
Super fucking far in the future. We've learned how to cure diseases. Literally everything. People can live forever if they want at this point. And we've developed synthetic androids that are extremely human-like. Yeah. And so what they have is this park. It's called Westworld. As the name implies, it's all like in the wild, wild west. And each day, everything resets, and so do the robots' memories. You know what I mean? And the premise is that what if they start to remember all the horrible shit? Because people are fucked up. Yeah. Right? So what if they start remembering all the shit we did to them? You know what I mean?
Dude, they stole some Doctor Who. If the original Westworld didn't do that.
Well, if you watch it, and you'll see why this is happening, and you'll see how this is happening, and you'll like, what are you guys getting at? You know what I mean? Like, where's your White Walker? Where's your dragons? But it's very captivating because
it sounds. I'm sorry. It sounds like you're watching Westworld expecting it to be Game of Thrones.
I am not expecting it to be Game of Thrones. I'm expecting it to captivate me because right now the one thing that's really holding me is motive and the why. You know what I mean?
That's a dangerous game.
I don't know what the fuck the why is because the motives are there. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's trying to find out. It's them keeping me entertained enough to want to find out what the whole, because we don't really know too much about the company. We're kind of just being introduced to each character.
Yeah, as they go through
itself.
Yeah, that's definitely a dangerous game. The motive being the thing, because like shows famously end with horrible motives, like Lost and Dexter.
I really think this show is going to be great because you can't put that much money.
You can't have Anthony Hopkins in it and it could be bad.
Yeah, so it's like, come on.
He's in it.
Yeah, he's one of the... I don't know if he's one of the leads. I know he's in it. I don't know very much of it. I know the premise of it. My brother told me, because he was trying to sell it to me, that J.J. Abrams helped out a little bit with it.
You could see his touch.
He did some helping with it. And, while we're on TV shows, there's this TV show that I have to watch still. Everybody absolutely loves. It's called Firefly.
Yes.
I've seen
I have not seen it.
Seen like the first
and I refuse
2 episodes.
to watch it.
Why is that?
Just to piss my brother off. Because he loves it.
Here's the deal. You should watch it. Don't tell your brother about it at all.
I'll probably watch it.
Yeah.
This is what sold me. Everybody who's like, you should watch Firefly tells me it's Cowboy Bebop with human characters, like not animated.
Yeah. But it's kind of like, it's so sad. I think, one season?
One season
and
a
the
film.
reason apparently it flops so hard is everyone loves it. Everyone loves it, but it got aired in the wrong order when it was first released.
Really? So it just didn't make any sense?
It didn't make any sense, and people were like...
Oh, so that has nothing to do with...
It has nothing to do with the plot or anything. I think episode 2 got played before the pilot. And something happened like that, and it messed it all up.
Yeah,
and then it just flopped because everyone stopped watching because they're like, it doesn't make any sense.
It's a really good show, and I can definitely see the inspiration from Cowboy Bebop on it. For those people who haven't seen Cowboy Bebop, I know this isn't your anime podcast, Benji, but...
Which you should watch the Casuals YouTube.com.
If you're into anime, you should. I think Cowboy Bebop is one of those shows that if you're into really good shows, you should watch it, regardless if it's animated or not.
Yeah.
It's just such a good show.
See, now you're making me want to watch Firefly.
Oh, you should have you seen Serenity?
No.
I didn't even know about Firefly. I saw Serenity first, which is basically the finale for Firefly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw Serenity not knowing that there was the shows for it, and then I saw the shows. or the one season.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty good movie, so it's kind of after Firefly, you have to watch Serenity.
Yeah, that's definitely a show I think we should... Well, you've seen it, obviously. That's a show that I've been meaning to watch, and I think you should watch it because I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah.
Sweet. Cool. Anything else you guys been watching on the regular? Anything like that?
Planet Earth.
Do you watch Planet Earth? I need to watch that.
Show.
I need to watch that.
Well,
okay, we have a huge TV that's curved out in the living room. I need to
4K.
watch it.
That is like definitely TV to watch that on.
Oh, we need
and Planet Earth 2's coming out.
We need to watch the movies here because my roommate's grandpa has insane strong. He's gonna make it even better.
Oh, dude, yeah.
The dude just
totally down. Rocky Horror Picture would be good on it because it's sort of a musical.
Yeah.
I guess it is a musical. I can't stand musicals, but I love this film.
See, that makes me happy because I can't stand musicals either, but I liked Pitch.
Really?
Pitch, yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I also
because
really
it was a comedy, though.
Yeah.
Well, it was a comedy, but the singing was really
Yeah.
That's the thing is, it's got to be, like, Willy Wonka, I used to watch it as a kid all the time.
Yeah.
I never really realized it was a musical until I was like,
Rest
oh,
you
wait,
don't
there's
even think
songs
about
left,
that,
right,
yeah.
and center in this fucking film.
Gene Wilder.
Oh, yeah, dude. Gene Wilder.
No one's making it past 2016. Like,
Bro,
know.
dude, Fidel Castro died.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes,
Yeah,
he died like a week ago or 3 days ago or something like
Rip.
that.
Dude,
Yeah, and
Fidel
what was
Castro, David Bowie.
I saw this funny meme. It was Fidel Castro's like, "I will not die until America is dead," and then it's the year that Donald Trump is voted in.
It's like a political. It's like a political. But that's funny. Also, he's on the monitor right now.
But yeah, so we'll probably. Oh, and then I heard this show called Humans.
We saw that.
Show what I was looking
Is
up.
that the detective one?
It's supposed to be fairly similar to Westworld.
Yeah, with the synths.
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking. I'm trying to remember. There's one they have a detective where it's detective with a robot. And they're solving crimes.
Sounds like 3080.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go to a little segue onto British corner over here because there's some British TV shows that I think you guys should check out.
Ooh, which one?
Fairly interesting. They might have been more interesting a couple of years back, but there's a show called The In-Betweeners.
Yes,
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Very funny show. I used to love it. I haven't seen it since I was, I don't know, like 17 maybe.
There's a
really good show. There's another show called Fresh Meat. Fairly similar to the In-Betweeners, but they're in college instead of high school, so it's a little bit more mature. Not that the In-Betweeners isn't mature.
You know what you should fucking watch?
Check that out.
IT Crowd.
Seen
great
it.
movie.
Oh,
Okay, a great movie.
Is
Talking
it-
about British films.
IT Crowd is a show.
Yeah.
You said movie.
Did I say movie?
Yeah.
Oh well.
I thought there was like an IT Crowd.
No,
movie.
I'm like,
I was
there
there is
Great
going
show.
to be one.
Movie what?
There is going to be a movie.
Really?
It's going to
Love
finish
Moss.
off the show essentially.
Yeah,
I still need to watch.
absolutely
Apparently,
love
they
that
have
show.
I've only seen like the 3 seasons. They came out with the 4th season later.
Really?
That's supposed to like end it.
Which
or
is the
something.
movie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the
Is it the movie?
Yeah. I love that show.
Like, it's
I
love that
hilarious.
shit.
A great British show, Spy. It's on Hulu.
Spy I've never seen.
It's really funny. So it's basically kind of a deadbeat dad. He works like at a Best Buy or whatever the British electronic thing. And he has like some sort of degrees, yada yada. He's like, well, I'm gonna improve my life for my son. And his son is kind of funny, like hates him, is nothing like him, but he's like, wants to be in his son's life.
Yeah.
So he tries to get a job, and he ends up going to a wrong room and becomes an MI5 agent. Because they had a test,
This
and
is awesome.
he aced the test because he loves, he's good at tests, basically. And they offer him a job, and he's like, I'm just supposed to help your servers. What are you talking about, kind of thing. He's slides his gun across, and he's like, this is Brit, and he's like, why are you giving me a gun to
That sounds
fix?
really good. I gotta watch
And
this.
then it goes really, it's great. And the main guy, that sends out kind of missions, is really weird. He's not a person who should be in this role.
Anyways, but
if I can add one more
Yes.
thing, if I can add another little section to our podcast, I'm calling it maybe Flashback Corner or like classic TV shows or something. Because you reminded me a lot of a Mel Brooks show, actually. It's called Get Smart.
Yes.
I'm sure you guys have heard of the film. There was a film recently with Steve Carell
I
in it.
didn't know Mel Brooks did
Mel
that.
Brooks was one of the writers for it.
I did not know that.
I've been watching it on YouTube because there's some episodes on it. It's really fucking funny.
Yeah.
It's about a spy who's an absolute idiot.
Yeah. He fails.
And
it's just like Get Smart but better.
yeah, it's so fucking.
You guys
funny.
kind of reminded me of what was that one show? Fuck, what came out? It was on the same time as Heroes, which we'll get into in a second.
Heroes,
It was
Lost?
on the same time. No. It was Chuck.
Joe, is that the one with the AI or where
Yes.
you can remember everything?
Yeah,
or something like that. Yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah. I feel like that show. It's like that drew inspiration from those types of.
Probably, yeah. Because Get Smart is fucking great.
The Limitless TV show is pretty good.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It actually like, I haven't even seen the movie because I mean, who doesn't want that? But it kind of goes into how they're like curing the problem with whatever the drug is. But it gets really entertaining of how he solves crime. Like that's pretty much almost every 50 for every show you say is a detective solving a crime. Yeah. Like that's every show out there right now.
Cool. But yeah, I guess to finish off, we'll end on the note of a TV show. Me and Eddie started today.
Oh, yes.
And Zach has finished himself.
Yeah.
Called The Magicians.
The Magicians.
Which I am dubbing the best show on sci-fi.
I'm dubbing the best thing sci-fi's ever created.
Oh, original. Stargate. Sorry, Stargate.
Stargate wasn't sci-fi original though, was it?
Was it? I thought it was.
Was it?
I've only seen it on Sci-Fi ever.
No, it started on Fox.
Did it start on Fox?
I think they're airing. I'm talking about like Sci-Fi original.
Yeah.
Within the last year, 2 years, they've actually gotten some pretty decent girls. Show.
Oh, Zach.
I was thinking of Lost Girls.
Well,
I know where Zach has mine.
But The Magician though, first episode. Okay, granted.
Yeah.
Yes, there are some holes in it, but it's probably the best like sci-fi show.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a lot of sci-fi shows where like, oh, this is so cool, like the librarians and shit like that. I'm like, I am not gonna watch that.
Yeah.
But this I saw like going through like the Instagram. I saw like a little preview of it. I was like, okay, yeah, this looks pretty sick.
The trailer looks pretty good.
The fucking first episode was kind of rushed. That's what it felt like.
It felt definitely rushed. And
please tell me it doesn't feel like that the entire time.
Wait, for which one? The
Magicians.
No. I think they're kind of. I think that's supposed to, because it's honestly it reminds me a lot of like Alice.
Yeah.
Like just kind of going down the rabbit hole. That's why I feel like it feels rushed. I'm late.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it kind of pushes that.
Yeah.
But it definitely does slow down.
Okay.
That's good. Well, I think the intro wasn't. I think it was a good pace starting off because honestly, I was watching it. I knew the trailer. I saw the trailer. I knew it was gonna be about magicians. That's the fucking title.
Yeah.
My thing is, I was like, if it's gonna be the whole first half an hour, the first hour of this guy living in New York and just hating his life until the last half hour is all magic, that would have been like.
I liked what you said about bringing the girl in and how she just wasn't the typical female that just gets down on the guy. Like they brought her, like they kind of like right turned and was like, oh nope, she's in the show.
Yeah. Like, so the friend of the lead.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna be like the girl who's like, you gotta grow up. All this stuff about reading magic books and your D&D. I don't think it was D&D, but like all these things about fantasy and stuff. You just gotta grow up and that's it. And I thought she was gonna be like that tipping point, and then after that he falls into that rabbit hole, and then like he doesn't see her until like
years,
a couple of episodes later, where he's like doing magic tricks at parties so he can get laid or something.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I thought it was going to be. But the fact that, like, she just ended up on that elevator and it led her into that, like, school.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I was like, okay, this is interesting.
How does the first episode end? I can't remember.
It ends with, should we say it? I guess this has been out for a while, right? Like, there's no point.
It's just with the moth guy.
The brother, the sister.
Did he really kill
brother?
The
dean?
No. Wasn't dead.
No.
You'll see. Don't
tell me. God, Benji, stop asking him. How does it end?
No, I'm not saying.
It's interesting though. Is how they bring him, because it looks like he's dead, but he's not.
Like, that was really cool.
I was like, there's no way he fucking killed the guy.
I don't think so. I thought
he's a cool character. I really like him. He has one of those majestic.
I like the who they casted to play the dean.
My problem since I've been watching Community and you say the dean, it just makes me think of the dean from Community.
And my favorite part is like when he's watching the sexy animal thing, he's like, ooh, I hope nothing awakens in me. Or each time he comes to tell him about something, that he's always dressed up.
So The Magician, we got to keep track on this as far as me and you go, so we can talk about episodes.
What are you guys watching it on?
On Sci-Fi's website.
Yeah.
Is it actually a decent platform? Because like Adult Swim has this worst platform to watch their shows.
This one's fairly decent. You do have to have obviously an account with like DirecTV, Dish, Spotify.
And last thing, and this has just popped into my head because you can fucking tell that Magicians, and you'll notice this too, and you probably already noticed this too. The Magicians, like their magic, is very similar to Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Extremely similar. Really to the point where it's like the same guy had to have worked on that shit. Or like,
and definitely while we're watching it, we definitely saw a lot of Harry Potter-ness to it.
Extremely so.
Talking
but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because I think they did enough of it where it wasn't like this is such a ripoff of Harry Potter.
I just wish it wasn't in fucking New York, dude. It's like everything's in goddamn New York.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it's cool, you know.
Talking about New York, I just saw the remake of The Fly. That's all New York too.
Yeah,
that's such a good film.
Oh, but the thing I was gonna say. So, before we went to go watch Fantastic Things and fucking Beasts and shit. The trailers beforehand, there was a certain trailer that literally I've never seen this for a trailer where everybody in the movie was like, "What? What?" And we were all tripping. Everybody was literally tripping out. Guess what movie it was? Go.
The Incredibles 2?
What is that one
it's
where like I cross dresses?
No, it's not that.
Not that one. No. I can't even remember the.
Okay, you're gonna trip.
Can't remember the name for it.
The fucking Power Rangers movie.
Oh yeah,
because how it
yes
okay.
How it starts out.
I forgot about that.
How the trailer starts out. Where like everybody look, there's people talking like, this is just fucking some generic superhero. Yeah. What?
You know what? It starts off like, was it that one movie where they're
Origins?
Is it Origins?
Yeah, or something like that.
Where they get the powers from they go down that cave.
Yeah.
Is it more mature?
Yeah.
Does it look more mature?
Ish, but it's still a kids movie.
Yeah.
Like it's
there. Sort of. I thought it was gonna be some Breakfast Club shit. But,
yeah. It's just a bunch of dressed up guys.
Well, because you get that vibe off of the first few minutes because they're
because it's the teenagers. Like
they're on detention.
Yeah.
And shit. And it's like I was like, is this what am I
Breakfast Club? Yeah.
Yeah. There's 3 different movies. Anyways.
So can we end the podcast real quick with like our 3 favorite movies that we can think of at least right now?
Okay, I'll give you that shit real quick. The Land Before Time 1, Land Before
Time 2, and then Pippi Longstocking.
I would say I love to watch because I'm not a very big rewatcher of movies, you know. Right. But I would say some of my favorite movies is 3 off the top of my head. Interstellar.
Yeah, pretty good movie.
Fantastic film. Made me cry.
Great film.
How could you not? You're practically heartless.
I am heartless
with his daughter.
I don't care.
With his daughter. Come on.
Oh, she died twice.
Remember the Titans.
That was a good film. That was a good film.
Even though we watched it 100 times in high school, I still like it. It's great. And then I would say my third film. There's just too many, but
there's a lot. And I guarantee next time we do a podcast, my 3 favorite films are probably going to change.
Probably the original Jurassic Park.
That's a great film.
Yeah.
Great film. I'll go next, I suppose. My current ones right now, they're going to be a little more classic. The Godfather, first one.
Well, of course, yeah.
People love the second one.
Reasonable.
I really enjoy the first one. I love the first one.
Yeah.
Because as Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
I'm not going to impersonate Brando. Second one is The Exorcist. I am a huge horror fan, which I'm sure I'll bring up every once in a while on here.
Yeah.
The Exorcist is such a good fucking film.
Yeah.
Because they're really, as far as scary shit goes, original with Linda Blair.
I like the whole ambiance of everything.
Because here's the thing, the dialogue, because it's a film.
Yeah.
The majority of it is like dialogue, story, backstory, all this shit that builds up to that scene where she gets possessed. If you really like count up how much of the possessed shit is in the film, maybe half an hour.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The rest of it is just really good dialogue and you fucking fall in love with the characters. It's fucking awesome. Love The Exorcist. The third one, it's probably The Wicker Man. Which we'll have to talk about because it's kind of a cult film.
Yeah.
And there was a remake of it with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Don't watch that one.
Okay, that's the one I thought you were talking about.
No, that one is garbage. I was like, that one is really bad.
Get your shit together.
No, what was it?
There's a man made a wicker.
Mad detective.
No, in SNL, he's like, whenever he's making fun of himself, he's like,
"Oh, it's amazing."
But the original Wicker Man.
We have to steal it.
Let me explain a little bit of this fucking film. Original Wicker Man is about a character. He's a police officer. He gets a letter from an island somewhere in Ireland, Scotland, wherever they're at. About a missing girl. He goes to this village and he starts asking about this girl. He has a photo of her they sent to him. Nobody in the village knows who that girl is, apparently. Everybody's like, I don't know who that is. We don't know who that is. And the cop is like, fucking bullshit, you don't know who that is. I got a fucking letter from you guys. If you guys don't help me find this chick, I will arrest the whole village and shit. And everybody's like,
America.
We don't know who this girl is. And then he finds the mother, and the mother is like, that's not my daughter. I don't know what's going on here. It's so fucking crazy.
Damn it! See, I hate you.
It's because such a good movie. Because it's really out there.
People always tell me to watch stuff, and I like say, "Oh yeah, dude, I'll totally."
Well, because here's the thing: you don't get
but then you tell me
you don't get the good description.
And then
it's so fucking good. Christopher Lee A.K.A. Dracula from the original Hammer horror films. A.K.A. Count Dooku from Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that fool.
70s film.
Dude, that guy was a freaking badass.
He was a handsome motherfucker.
Nazis.
He killed Nazis and he can sing like opera like a motherfucker. His voice, I mean, such a good film.
Yeah.
We gotta watch this one at some point. May he rest in peace, definitely.
Did he 2015 or was he 2016?
I think he was 15.
15.
He was 15. He was on the cusp. He knew 2016 was coming.
Yeah, he wanted to get out before all this shit happened.
I think Wes Craven died this year too. Wes Craven or
some of these
John
people
Carpenter?
are really old, but then like, I mean, it's kind of like you think about like when David Bowie died. I mean, he was a rock star.
I will tell you,
he was meant to die.
2016 will go down in the history books.
Yeah, definitely.
This year has been
a weird fucking.
Like people say, like no one remembers '90s, but '90s kids. Like
everybody's gonna remember 2016 as the year we worship the gorilla for 6 months.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, those are my 3 favorite movies right now.
So I got Pandorum. It's a really good movie. Have you seen it?
Never seen it.
Seen it? It's so. A guy wakes up in like a ship kind of thing. You don't know what's happening at all, and then just kind of him getting his memory back of what they're doing. Him finding it's like a horror movie.
It's
so
like Memento. I love it.
It's kind of like a horror movie, scary movie. Very good. I don't want to give away like kind of like the part. Well, I guess it actually opens up. So they're in outer space. So it's a ship, and it's like kind of humanity's last kind of hope kind of thing.
Nice.
Sounds like a movie that's coming out.
Yeah. So then the guy wakes up and he's like, you know what the fuck? He's trying to get into the bridge. And another guy wakes up in the room with him, like out of this pod.
Yeah.
And they have like memory loss. So like they're like, I know what my job is, but I don't know why I'm doing my job.
This is literally the movie that's coming out with Chris Pratt and.
Passenger.
Yeah.
That one's different. No, they know exactly what's happening. They don't know why they woke up though. This one's like, where are we? You know, we're supposed to be like we're on here like what's happening? I don't remember anything kind of thing. And they get out and then there's aliens kind of thing and they're freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, I like that.
Goes really good. Then you have Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Never seen it.
Great movie.
Been meaning to watch it.
Not Wes Craven. Oh, what's his name?
Wes Craven.
Got that. Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
Great. Like I love a lot.
Oh,
of
that
his
was a
movies.
Wes Anderson film.
Yeah.
It's really good. Moonrise Kingdom. You know, like good.
I know. The one about the not the hotel one. It's an old one with Owen Wilson in it. He's probably in every Wes Anderson film.
I can even say. Oh, Luke Wilson.
No, Owen Wilson is in it.
I can't even remember.
The Tenenbaums.
The Royal Tenenbaums.
Royal
Ben
Tenenbaums.
Stiller.
Yeah, that's a good film. That's one of the ones I know of his.
What is it? So I had that one. The Thing.
The
Thing.
Original or remake?
Remake was okay, but the original was pretty good with Kurt Russell.
I've never seen it.
It's really good. It's basically Antarctica. It starts off with basically these people are in Antarctica, like a science team, just kind of digging up shit. Oh, what is this meteor? Oh, we're digging in ice samples. And all of a sudden, a helicopter coming, flying out, shooting at a dog. You're like, what the fuck are they shooting at this dog? And they land and they're trying to shoot the dog, and someone gets away. He kills them, and they kill him. And they're like, oh, well, this is dog. It doesn't matter if they put him with other dogs. Well, the dog's an alien.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then kind of comes out of its shell, blah, 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 and infects things, but it replicates them, so you don't know who it is.
Yeah.
So it kind of turns into they're like, who the fuck do we trust?
The thing
and they're in Antarctica, and they're just
that movie was like what shaped sci-fi films.
Yeah,
like
I gotta watch that. That's one that's been on my list for ages.
And then that one's actually like a remake one, not like in Antarctica kind of thing. It starts with like a leaf green monster that does kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
And it drinks the blood. It's almost like a vampire. I can't remember that one.
Cool. Well, this was fun.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely fun.
Can't wait for next week. There are so much more stuff I want to talk about.
Yeah.
What inspired Star Wars and sci-fi movies to come?
Yeah,
they're actually making a movie out of it. If it's like something, The Tales of Valerian or something like that. There's a lot of other things in there. Horror.
I mean, I can go on. Horror movies is like,
anyways,
obscure. I'm
all
for it.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to leave a comment.
Leave us comments.
Please make a comment.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a comment.
Leave comments, like, subscribe, all that.
Check out my other podcast that I do on my other channel, The Casuals anime show. If you guys like to watch that type of stuff. And this has been fun. So this is me signing off, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you guys.